Today is an insane day. I'm picking up one of the biggest Shohei Ohtani cards I will ever pick up in my life. This card is so sick. I'm getting it from my boy Summit Sports Cards, who works at Burbank Cards, and Burbank Cards is our little meeting place, halfway point. We have to go get the card, but there's a huge freaking problem. So do you guys see this bag right here? This bag has no money in it. I was supposed to pay cash for this card, and I thought I had money, but we just got back from a huge card show in Toronto, and I ran out of money. So right now, I need to go to the bank and get some cash. Doing a cash deal on this card makes it a lot easier for both of us, and I know deep down I'm going to get a better price. This is the journey toward the Otani rookie autograph blue. So we had to get our cash. The next thing we have to do is we have to go to Burbank Cards and get this deal done. I love Burbank Sports Cards as a little hub. I love trading there and buying there, but I see a lot of people go to Burbank to do these type of deals, and I'm going to Burbank and using them as a placeholder so I can do the deal there. And Rob from Burbank and Ryan and Steve encourage us to do deals at Burbank. I think that's the best part, is you're meeting in a central location. The card shop polices itself very well. You'll be okay. Or if you just want to meet the homies up, which John from Summit Sports Cards, I've known him for a while. He's literally one of the best. Your journey is your journey. Nobody can tell you how to collect, buy, flip cards. Like at the end of the day, you have to make the decision. Like if you're going in between, oh, should I buy Will Levis or Russell Wilson? Like that's like my least favorite thing, is to hear people try to make that decision, because it's tough. It's all luck. We're all guessing here. Take into effect the market of the team. Who's the quarterback? Who's running who's the GM? Do they have salary cap? There's all these things we factor in. At the end of the day, guess what? It's all luck. So Ohtani to the moon for me. I'm buying this card, and it's not an investment. I'm going to try to flip it, and I think it's the right time. And if I'm wrong, then you got evidence that I was wrong. I am doing an insane sports card deal right now. This is a near $10,000 sports card deal for a Shohei Ohtani rookie auto, and it's happening here at Burbank Sports Cards. I finished the deal with John, aka Summit Sports Cards. I'm in the classic Burbank room. I know it's an interesting time for Ohtani. The injury aspect, the betting thing, but the betting thing's done. He's fine with that. That situation's all good from my understanding. And this guy's raking. I mean, MVP status. So you guys can rate the purchase. You can think I'm crazy. You can think, wow, this guy's spending, almost 10K on a sports card. But the cash for the Otani deal is here. This is it. I mean, I could have bought a used car that probably would have, run down its course, or I could buy a Shohei Ohtani autograph that I'm full sending. I used to do some huge deals during prime COVID, and I kind of toned it down because we lowered our buying and selling to do $2 through to like $250 the last like 2-3 years here, but we're toning it back up. And I always get super anxious because like deals above 5K, just like I've gotten burned before. I've done this Steph Curry rookie auto, trading it to a Tiger Woods auto, trading it to a Tom Brady autograph. Full send, right? You got to take calculated risks here. All right, you guys, this is John. We're doing the deal. Oh, it was in there? Yeah, I thought that was somebody's lunch.
No. It's my card box.
This is crazy.
That's easy to.
Oh, look at that! You have a little Otani box.
Little. That's.
I mean, you got to show them what's in there.
Jam-packed.
I'm not buying all these, but I want them to see. You guys can hit them up if you're interested.
I'll show my favorite one that I just got back.
All right, let's see it. Holy 2018 Topps Chrome Gold Refractor 9510. All right, and show the rest. Let's see it, and then we'll show the one I'm gonna pick up.
Couple of Bowman Chrome autos.
Yeah, I thought about this one. I almost got this one from him. I'm sure now after somebody's watching this video, you're probably gonna buy this, and I'll remember the serial number ends in 63. And then the 95 also was thinking about getting this one. It's a beauty. Man, it's just, I like the old autograph. I don't like the new one that much.
No, his old one's so much better.
Yeah.
Some more Bowman autos.
Oh my gosh. Is that on card? That is on card. Holy. I like this one too, the finest. That's like the full auto. Look at that. So this might be the craziest Otani collection personally that I've seen, because not everybody has. And why'd you go all in on Otani?
I was a big fan. I just started going to a lot of Angel games last year, and I was happy to see him stay in Los Angeles, so I could continue to see him play this season. Go to games here and there. All right,
the one we did a deal for, I cannot believe I own this. I picked up the 2018 Topps Chrome Blue Wave autograph, on card autograph with a BGS 9 of the 10 at a 150. Unbelievable card. Corners 9, surface 9.5, edges 9, 10 centering on this puppy. I just like a good number to Ohtani, and I love the auto on this thing. We pre-negotiated through IG, so it's not a live deal, but basically John and I got to a price that worked for both of us, and so that's the deal. Been in the hobby since 2019.
I got back in 2019.
All right, and tell us the story.
I stopped into Burbank Cards. I decided to buy a box for my first time back in, and so I bought a 2018 Prism retail box. And back then it was probably $80 when it came out. And I asked Rob, the owner here, I was like, hey Rob, like, who am I looking for? And he goes, oh, Luka Doncic, Trae Young. I happened to pull this out of the box.
Oh.
My first box back. And I even got the date on the photo at the top, February 2nd, 2019.
Do you remember the price of the box?
It was like $80, yeah.
How much?
80.
It was the retail?
18.
For that little green box.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I pulled a Luka out of 42 out of that.
Yeah, hobby was like 200. You can actually see this on the showcase. You can see the hobby boxes underneath for 18. And,
my!
I couldn't see the price in the photo.
Look at the price, $54 on that one, 2018 for the mega box or whatever that is.
It looks like Hoops. 2018 Hoops hobby.
That's insane.
$55.
Hobby box.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, thanks for the deal.
Of course, dude.
What's your IG so they can follow you?
Summit Sports Cards LLC.
And if you guys want an in-person discussion with him, he's here on Saturdays.
Saturday, Sundays, most of the time.
The biggest gripe I think everybody had with Ohtani, there's a couple issues. Number one, he got hurt, and that can scare people with his pitching and Tommy John surgery that'll shut him down. But they chose to shut him down from pitching and have him hit. Unless something crazy happens, he's been very healthy. He's been raking. I just watched him hit a home run versus the Blue Jays. I'm not going to keep this card very long. I'm ready to line it up to the next person. But right now, I think it's a good time. The window's open, only this much for a certain player or card. But for Ohtani, I'm taking a chance. And, when you want to make a play on a card, you just got to go for it. And I did this since I was a kid. When I was buying LeBron James before he beat Kevin Durant, I did the same mentality. I'm like, the window's open. I should buy LeBron and then just try it out. So this isn't for my collection. This is for me from a business perspective, to try to take a chance on something, and this is the card I'm taking a chance on. When you pick up a bigger card, and when I say bigger card, for me, and it could be anybody, for some of you watching this, a big card could be $200, which when I was a kid, LeBron James autographs used to be $250 to $500. Kobe Bryant autographs were $80 to $120. So the price points have changed a lot, but whatever your version of a big card is, for me, a big card is $5,000 and above. I'm not even into that six-figure type stuff. I've never really gotten into that. I've only played between $5,000 and $20,000 for one single card. So it's dicey when you get into the high-end market, and if you buy a card at the wrong time, like a lot of people bought Michael Jordan 86 Fleer rookies post Last Dance, and they got burned. I saw that and I took that data, and in my mind I was like, I just can't deal with that. So just to talk about business, because obviously it's kind of a day in the life. Here's all our whatnot orders, and I know a lot of people haven't tried it yet, but I highly recommend, if you want to be a seller on there, you can apply. We love selling on there. The most tedious thing to do is to list a sports card, and for me, that live platform aspect, to be able to connect with a seller, even when I'm there as a consumer, it's fun to bid on the cards, and at the same time, like, I love just hanging out with you guys on there and connecting with you on whatnot. Like, at the end of the day, like, the sales are cool. For me, I've used whatnot not just as a platform to buy and sell sports cards, which we've done an amazing job of, but I've been able to connect with you guys as my community through whatnot and use that as an outlet and a platform, and it's been unbelievable. So here are the whatnot orders. The other side of my business is eBay, which was pretty cool. I sold some stuff in here. Derrick Rose 8x10, a couple Funkos, a Jerry Seinfeld Funko. I sold a Robert De Niro clapper, and then a lot of you guys wanted signed stickers, so at the bottom here I have a bunch of care packages in there for you guys. I sold my Kid Cudi vinyl, just finally time to part ways with it. Right there, he wrote Mad Love on there. This was a classic. If you listen to music, but it was authenticated by PSA, which they're awesome. But I sold this for around $470 after fees. It's probably like $400. We're just moving things in, moving out. Great inventory. If you guys ever want to check out our whatnot, I'm live on there. There's a $10 link, and then on my eBay, the link's down there if you want to check out our store. The eBay store is for memorabilia. Whatnot for me is for cards. 12 orders on eBay over the weekend, valuing over, I think it was around $2,000 to $3,000 in over a weekend. So it's amazing. So we're really moving. I will say brick and mortar always entertains me. I always get that question, when you open a brick and mortar, and like, dude, when the time's right. But like right now, like, I'm going to London, I'm going to Dallas and Japan. Like, if I owned a store, I'd have to be there. And what if I wasn't there when you guys want to come in? Like, it'd be so disappointing. It would crush me inside to know that like you came to my store and I couldn't be there. So I'd rather just kind of like figure out, like, keep running through this life of travel and the journey in LA and just like tap in, you know? So I'm leaning into this, man. And a lot of you guys have been so supportive, and that means a lot to me. Like anybody out there that's trying to start a business, like it just starts with, you know, your mindset and dedication and craft and building your brand. Like I'm not a used car salesman. Like it takes a lot of work. Like I've been doing, you have to realize, like I'm 29. I've been doing this since I was 14. I've been getting autographs since I was 14 years old. I've been chasing cards. I've been opening packs. I've been grading, authenticating. I learned the ins and outs, what not to do, what to do. If you're a breaker, you're not gonna have the best breaking sales. You're not gonna have the best memorabilia sales. You just gotta like build your way up. You have to understand, like, this is like how Rob from Burbank's been going for 40 years. I'm a well-oiled machine for 15 years. And a lot of people don't realize this, but memorabilia business has taught me more than anything, because I had to learn a lot about communication, a lot about getting screwed over, and a lot of just different things that I was just like, I was young. I was 15 to 16 years old learning about stuff and getting sued when I was 19. That was so horrible. And having to pay that back and having to learn a lesson with that, that was tough. You know, and that's the ins and outs of business, right? You learn as you go. Like whether you're doing your card business or your memorabilia business, like it's a grind. Like a lot of people, they stop themselves from doing business or building their experience in the hobby because they're like, oh, he did it. He has this many followers. Don't think about my followers and subscribers. Think about the grind that it takes, the hours when nobody's looking. That's what matters. It's not about what we put on the social media. It's what happens in the back burners, right? What's happening when no one's looking? Don't look at my 50K and say, I can't be 50K. Yeah, you know what? You might not be at 50K, but you can start with one, and it starts with you. I'm really into this. Like, I want to motivate people. People always come up. They say, I inspire you. Well, I hope this helps you, because I didn't build this 50K. Yeah, it happened in 4 years, but it's been 15 years to get to this point. 15 years, realistically, to try to do this. Like, get after it or get the hell out. I bet on myself for 4 years. I decided to live out of a suitcase and travel. I had a tough time trying to adjust, but we got to this point now where I'm taking another chance. I'm living in LA, the stakes are high, and I'm willing to bet on myself to try this. I don't live with my parents. I don't have anything going on there. I can go visit them whenever I want, and I love my family, but I took a chance here, and everything has gotten exponentially like better for me. My mindset, my attitude, my business acumen, my YouTube creativity, my interactions with you guys, my life single-handedly changed the day that I decided to do this. And I took a chance January 12th in LA, and I'll never forget that date. There's a few dates I'll never forget. August 5th of 2017, the day I got sober. January 20th, 2020, when I went to the Dallas Card Show. And now January 12th of 2024, the day I moved out and decided to pursue this thing at the highest rate possible, with the most pressure, the most gratitude, and the most workforce I'll ever be in my life. And I'm willing to take it all down. I don't care. I'm willing to go to the next level, whatever it takes. If it starts in LA and it ends up in freaking Japan, and we end up in Japan, The thing is, I couldn't have done this without you guys. I can't believe it sometimes that this is my life. And this is just a true testament of my gratitude for you guys, because at the end of the day, if I don't have you guys, I didn't have this brand. I love you guys. This is gonna be available on my Whatnot high-end auction. Gonna pick out some more cool stuff, but I want to give a huge shout out to Burbank Sports Cards. Shout out to my boy John, Summit Sports Cards. Follow him on IG. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, guys, I'm telling you, I'm going live on Whatnot every single week. And May 5th, I have high-end auctions. This and $200 plus cards will be listed in a fixed format. We'll go live and hang out. We'll do some free giveaways. I can't wait to see you guys on the Whatnot stream. If you guys want $10 on me to go toward these auctions, use my link down below and you get your first $10 to spend. Love going on there and having a good time. I can't wait to see you guys on there as well. Come win this Otani starting at $1 on the link down below.